Believable. Even Femi Fani-Kayode can attest to the fact that there was betrayal being done to the man WIKE, and he talked about, PDP grand betrayer, and, exposed to or revealed to APC the only choice they have left, and what they could possibly do to win the election. Said other than that, you don't stand a chance. Now that they've manipulated and ensured that Atiku is the one who is now the choice. He said if APC is to have a choice, this is what they must do. Talked about the betrayal of Nyesom Wike. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Femi Fani-Kayode speaks on PDP great betrayal and the choice before APC. With the emergence of the Northerner as a presidential candidate, I wonder how Afenifere, Ohanieze's in the Middle Belt, Niger Delta, Southerners and Middle Belt leaders forum now feel about the favored child known as the People Democratic Party, PDP. The virtues and the avoidance of to vow on opposition that they have gracefully talked about on the media, that they will go against APC, is all veil for them to see now, all on veil. The so-called PDP they've loved so much has disappointed them. The highly respected bodies are against a northern presidential candidate, and this has been overruled by their party. The call for an Igbo presidential candidate has been ignored and treated with disdain and contempt. Their preferred party is filling in a northern candidate, and there is nothing they can do about it. They have been misled, fooled, and scammed. They have no influence or power over the affairs of their favored party, despite their rage, age, wealth of knowledge, preferred insight, and depth of wisdom. Their PDP has toasted their collective counsel into a dustbin. They betrayed Wike. If you look at it, what was done to Wike was a betrayal. The Northerners in PDP worked together to ensure Wike was taken out of the place. Permit me to welcome them to the world of real politics and advise that they stop allowing themselves to be easily manipulated and deceived. Politics is a game of numbers, whether words or knowledge of wisdom alone come for a little or no insight. Passion, a firm resolution, and a large war heart is what is needed. Ability to conspire and courage to build bridges, even in the past, is all we can see. In this game, the likes of Shakespeare's wisdom comes to play for Macbeth. Fair is fool, and fool is fair. Though the fox and the fail air, it is strange and difficult for all to see. The region has really supported PDP. Now that they've requested for a Southeast candidate, PDP has betrayed them. As if that is not enough, PDP also betrayed Nyesom Wike, who you can tell won that very primaries. However, the Northerners in PDP insist, and they have filed in Atiku. The whole of the South can do nothing about it. This is a shame, and a real shame. So this is Femi Fani-Kayode, and in his opinion, he feels very strongly that, PDP has betrayed those that trusted them. Okay? So PDP has betrayed those that trusted them. They have betrayed Wike. They have betrayed, all that it represents. The South, always talk about PDP being better than APC. Yes, and so this is what, is pointing out to them. Say, you see, your so-called beloved PDP has betrayed you, and this is like a mockery words and statement. So your so-called PDP has betrayed you. What can you do now? This man was in PDP, like a water that is unstable. He only goes to where, the grass is greener. He's always looking for greener pastures. That's him for you. Okay, the day PDP becomes the ruling party, guys, don't be shocked or be surprised. Femi Fani-Kayode will come back to the PDP. If PDP wins this election, before the administration is over, then you will see him come back again, and he will speak English and tell you that he's building bridges, he's doing this, he's doing that. See him making a mockery of the region, saying that they have, so he's making a mockery, of this region, the southern and the middle belt and all that, telling them that, their so-called beloved PDP is betraying them. You see, so this is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. You see, this is a man who runs from pillar to post. And I want to plead here that, politicians, I know that in politics there are no permanent enemy or permanent friends, but be wary of such people. You can't count them as friends and put them into part of your planning committee. They will disgrace the whole matter. They will ensure that, there is no truth coming out. They will betray everything and anything, okay, that you ever have, because they are not stable. They are neither here nor there. They go for fair weather. When the grass is greener, then they move. It's like Lot. Remember Lot? Lot was with Abraham. And as soon as he saw that down to Sodom and Gomorrah, that the grasses were really luscious there. The grasses looked so bright, so good for his cattle. And the minute the brother just said, would you like to? He didn't even think about it twice. He didn't say, you are my elder brother, you choose first. Immediately he was given the opportunity, he lifted up his eyes. Immediately, he did not waste time. He just lifted up his eyes, and as soon as he saw the grasses in those regions, he said, why not if not? Oh, here comes my opportunity and my chance. I've been with my uncle for such a long time, and it is time for me now to to go for my own, so that I can have my own entourage, my own cattle herd, my this, my that. And before you could say Jack Robinson, the guy was off. But we all know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. We all know what happens in those regards. So when you stay in a place, you don't move from pillar to post. You just have to have what we call a bit of faith. There may be tough times, there may be this or that, but you have to stay through. So at the end of the day, when you've gone through the tough season, the rains will fall, and you will have a brighter and a better position, for everyone to be happy, and you will truly be, be grateful for what you have. If you don't fight for it, you can't have it, because you were never there for it. You see, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. These are things going on now. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.